vlogging here from Denmark, where I am sitting here on our, I don't know, terrace, enjoying a nice summer day. We've had a couple of cold days. That's the way summer is in Denmark. Some days are cold, some days are hot. So today we are doing hot. I think, was it last vlog or the vlog before that, I told you that I wanted to make this. The Rosamandetee from Yarnflakes. And I did it. I actually made it. It's turned out really nice. I really like the colors. I like the fit of it. Actually so much that I am already making a second one. So as soon as I bound this one off, I cast it on another one. And the only thing about this that might be, you know, a bit annoying is all of, you know, the threads hanging out everywhere. And since this is you know, intarsia knitting, you have all these yarn balls that tangles with each other and are in the way, and sometimes they jump up out of the basket and hides under the sofa. I just got a new bag from Madame Graska, which means which is Madame Pumpkin, and I guess it's called Madame Graska because it's made in Madagascar. So it's kind of a playing with words. I already have 2 of these bags. Not this model. I wanted to have a smaller model, so I bought this recently, and I think it's really nice. They are handmade by women in Madagascar. So they're really nice. Each one of them are unique. Some of them are very similar, but they are, all of them are unique pieces because they are handmade. They have real big issues with poverty at Madagascar, so yeah. But I'm knitting this, the Rosamandetee by Yarnflakes. You can go back to the previous episode if you want to hear more about the recipe. No, the pattern. Oh my god, I'm never going to not do that. But when I just need to know, you can see here is, you cast on the back panel, the back left, no, the back shoulder you do first, then one first. I did this one first, and then the other one, I think, yeah, no, opposite. It doesn't matter. The pattern is free on Ravelry. I am making the medium size, I think. There are a lot of positive ease in the pattern, which I didn't want. I think it's the medium size, maybe it's the large, it's something like that. So I don't think too much positive ease looks nice on me, so I often do a size, maybe even 2 sizes smaller than I would usually, you know, use. So yeah, and as you can see right now, I am having a struggle with all of the yarn, and I have a rule. I learned it somewhere. I think it was a podcaster who said it, that you always put the new yarn over the old yarn, and then you get, you know, you get the stitches kind of like locked with each other, so you don't get like big holes. I actually think this, I'm getting, you know, when you do something you get better at it, that's the rule. And now I have been doing this intarsia knitting. This is the second thing, and I just saw a picture of a garment. I actually think it was a sweater I saw somewhere, where instead of, you know, the straps being horizontal, they were vertical. And but same principles as this, you know, where you, when you stop knitting back and forth, and you start knitting in around, then you stop doing like the intarsia thing, which I actually think in that one there were like vertical stripes on one side of the garment, and then there was a kind of, I don't know, a main color and then a contrast color, which the stripes were in only on one side of the body. And then when they joined it around, they changed the color also, so you had like this graphic pattern with, you know, the stripes coming down vertically and then stripes horizontally, which was really interesting to look at. And I think a funny way also to use like scraps to do a pattern like that. Then of course you get like you have the I'm missing the word now. I don't. It's the same in Danish, so it's really stupid, you know. But when you like do like color work, and then you have the yarn, you are not knitting with, you know, following floats. The floats on the back side of the knit. So, you know, I have experienced, but maybe it's more, you know, me seeing things than it actually being a problem, that when I have like where I have more than one color doing like color work, the garment is of course thicker, and sometimes I convince myself that you can see it and that it doesn't look good. I haven't done a lot of color work. Right now there are a lot of color work on Instagram and here on YouTube. So, but then again, it depends on where you you know, directly or focus. Sometimes I watch a lot of podcasts. Right now I am doing like a marathon on podcasts, because I've decided to watch one episode of each Danish podcaster that's out there, both those who speak in Danish and those who speak in English. And so far it's taken me 1.5, maybe 2 months, and I'm not done yet, but I am well on the way. I have found 114 different knitting podcasts on YouTube and on Spotify. I decided to include, there aren't a lot of knitting podcasts on Spotify with, you know, Danish angle, or you know, people who are Danish doing it, because that's the rule. It has to be something to do with knitting. It has to be somebody who's Danish, either speaking Danish or being a native, Danish native, you could say. And that's simply because do you know how many knitting podcasts that are out there? You know, if I was supposed to, stop. It would be ridiculous. Yes, I just needed to count how many rows I'd done because I already had to knit backwards a bit yesterday, and this is my first version of the Rosamandetee. I have some flaws which has nothing to do with the pattern, but a lot to do with me not paying attention, not reading the pattern correctly, and you know, yeah, so it's all on me, yeah. But I just wanted to show you that this is done, and I like it, and I have used up almost all of this brown yarn, and now I have cast on the second one, which I am very much enjoying making, and I hope that this could become a bit longer than the first one I've done here, because it's on the short side. Actually, when I washed and blocked it, I stretched it quite a lot to make sure that it was long enough for me not to, you know, feel it being too cropped. So yeah, but I think that was all I wanted to tell you about the Rosamandetee. I think you should go on Ravelry or on Instagram and check out Yarnflakes and check out her work, and maybe you can find a pattern that you find beautiful or want to knit, because I really think she has a very big catalog of high quality patterns that I now, after actually knitting one of her patterns, will recommend, because she doesn't do, they're not too long, they are not, you know, too short where you have to, you know, do a lot of math to actually be able to do the pattern. So I actually think the patterns are really good, and I would recommend them. So go to Ravelry, check out Yarnflakes, and I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will leave a comment on this video, that you will give me a like, or that you will subscribe to my channel if you're not already doing that. And until I see you next time, happy knitting!